you, Masters. Thank you all, my dear Masters, my dear friends, my dear gods. Thank you all for joining this Karma Consciousness Day 13 session. Thanks to our Guru, Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji. Thanks to our Guru, Master Tarkam Saraidarian. Thanks to all the Masters, whoever is helping us with all the wisdom and all the sharing for all these sessions. And thanks to each and every Master, whoever is joining these sessions. Thank you very much. Let me screen. Okay, Masters. So let us understand a bit more on karma. So, forgiveness, we all have to cultivate. It is not for someone else, it is for our own good, for our own self, for our own peace. So this is the opportunity that is given to us, to each and everyone, in each and every situation. And so, as we keep growing in our spiritual path, we attain wisdom by transforming each experience. With that wisdom, with that purity, we will develop that purity of our heart. So as we keep transforming ourselves day by day, as we are able to change our own inner attitudes, our own behavior, our own character day by day. So when we keep transforming ourselves, so automatically we become more purer day by day. And we'll get more and more understanding, lots of understanding. Understanding from the inner, understanding from the universe, understanding from the whole existence. So with this, we'll be able to forgive our friends, forgive whoever is treating us as enemies, whoever is fighting with us, whoever is giving us all the hardships. We forgive them. So all this transformation eventually not only helping us, it helps them as well. Over a period of time, they will realize why I am doing all this nonsense to this guy, whoever is really helping me so much, whoever is not causing any trouble to me. I have caused so much trouble. I am causing so much pain to him. I bothered him so much, but still he is so kind to me. He never hated me. He never mistreated me, ill-treated me. So one or the other day, Masters, it doesn't happen on a single day, because the transformation within us will not happen on a single day, isn't it? It is a process. So when we allow that process to happen, we transform. So when we transform, automatically the environment around us, the people around us, the society around us, the whole existence around us gets transformed. So that's how they transform as well. So your transformation doesn't mean that it is you alone changing. You are helping others also change with your aura, with your awareness, with your understanding, highest understanding, with your consciousness. So that's why when we have a great masters coming, we feel great aura, great joy in their presence. We feel so much happy, so much joyful just by their presence itself. They don't need to tell anything. They don't need to do anything at all. With just with the mere their presence, they can bring that much aura, that much light, that much awareness to their surroundings. So it doesn't come just like that, Masters. It's years and years of sadhana. So we all have to cultivate that kind of transformation within us, that kind of practice we have to do. So whatever we are learning, each and everything, we should try to apply that in our life. So that's why we have to be friendly with each and every person, with each and every experience, and with ourselves as well. So if one person transforms, his family will get transformed immediately, because the ones we spend most of our time with our family and friends. So they will get transformed for a period of time. That in turn again transforms so many others. So that's why it is very important. We all have to strive, work on our own inner. It's each and every one of our responsibility. And this law of karma brings all those kind of people who are is having so much karma accumulated in their lifetimes, who has to deal with such kind of karma. They bring all of them together and they put them into a place. It will bring all of them into a place, and they clear out their karma, and it gives them certain social responsibilities, certain spiritual responsibilities as well. That's why if you say social service, whatever whoever is doing, they're all like-minded people. So it karma is bringing all of them together for a greater cause, for a greater purpose, so that they work together. Though they may have so many differences, they still work for a great cause, a common cause. Similarly, spiritual service, whoever is doing all the spiritual kind of, all the spiritual groups, whoever is having, right? So they're all like-minded people. So karma brings all of them together into a single platform so that they work together and deliver a great service for a great cause. So it doesn't mean that in a group there are hundreds of people. Doesn't mean that all hundred are aligned. They may have differences in between them. Between them, one person likes something, another person likes something else. So our indifferences should not divide us. We should respectful to each and everyone's likes and dislikes, interests. But we should be able to work together for a common goal, for a common purpose, for a great cause. So when we have that kind of intentions, then law of karma brings all of them together to work together as a group. Because group consciousness has much more bigger effect, as we already discussed. A person doing meditation for his own purpose alone will have some growth. Whereas doing in a group with so many people, it's not just that one person, everyone in that group gets benefited out of it. Because they share that whole consciousness together, all of their consciousness. So it gets multiplied. So law of karma is also there to bring people whoever is like-minded, whoever is interested, whoever is aligned to work for a greater cause. And every time we think that because of so many people experience so many diseases in their lives, right? So we think that, okay, this person is going through so much because he has done something else in the past. So we have that myth actually. So it is not always true, masters. Yes, there are some situations, some experiences, some people will go through such kind of experiences, definitely. But not everyone who is going through such diseases are because of their past karma. We cannot say that. They have a bigger purpose to take that as well, to experience something. so that they can understand what they are missing in their awareness. And one more thing is, when we overreact, when we overact, when we overthink, and when we accumulate so much of negativity in our lives, that also causes so much damage to our body, because each and everything has a threshold, a limit. So you can entertain a little bit of negativity, but that is for your learning purpose. But instead of learning, you just fall into it. You fall into the trap and you become addicted to it. Then you lost your path. You lost your learning. And you are just entertaining the negative forces, dark forces. So you accumulate so much negativity within you. So over a period of time, that becomes so much burdenful that the body cannot sustain anymore. So body gets affected the last thing, masters. So any disease coming to body means it has crossed all its thresholds in the mental, spiritual, emotional levels. So we'll get affected emotionally and mentally. When we cross those two, then only the last thing, body will get affected. So if you are getting so much diseases, so much trouble with this body, it's not that the issue is with the body. We think that issue is with the body. So we try to correct this body and we forget to understand the spiritual cause behind it. That's why Patriji says, spiritual cause, spiritual health is the root, physical health is the fruit. So we all should be able to understand what is the cause for this particular problem in my life. So what is that I'm missing? What is the spiritual cause for my pain, for my suffering, for my disease? That is what we should be able to look into. That is what we should be striving to understand. So we try to put some ointment here to the body. So it may get cleared off for a temporary time. Again, it comes in one or the other way. So you are treating only the surface. Who will treat that root actually? Root cause of it. So our medical science won't understand that thing. They just treat that this whole body, outer surface. We have only certain level of understanding. What is this body, how it behaves, all these things. And we are not able to understand this body has its own healing capability, its own healing ability. We don't heal our mind, we don't heal our emotions, we don't try to understand the spiritual cause. So how much ever you try to clear this physical pain or physical diseases on the physical body, you try to do something else. It keeps coming again and again, masters. Maybe in the same form or maybe in the different form. So we all have to have that responsibility. We all have to have that understanding. So we are getting affected physically means it's not the issue in the physical body. It's the issue in the spiritual purpose. Spiritual cause is there. There is something we are missing in our spiritual path, our soul progress. Something we are missing. So our mental body affected, our emotional body affected. After that only our physical body will get affected. So we have to work on our spiritual purpose, means work on our spiritual level. We have to understand the root cause. We have to understand why it came, what we might have done. Today we are experiencing this. So we should be able to understand that. So we should put efforts to understand that thing. So we have to increase our sadhana. So it's not wrong when something is not right with our body, going to doctor, taking medicine, fine. You are doing whatever you can do for your body. At the same time, if you are not doing what you have to do for your sadhana, then there is no point in doing that. You are not trying to understand the root cause. So this is very important, masters. We have to understand each and every experience of it. What kind of karma we have done, and what kind of emotions, what kind of thoughts we are accumulated, what kind of negativity we were entertaining. So everything leads to diseases over a period of time. So nothing comes all of a sudden, just like that. If a seed has to grow as a tree, it takes a lot of time, a lot of processing has to happen, isn't it? Even it will take 9 months for a baby to come out. And so much of processing happens in those 9 months. So much of preparation, so much of creation. And a baby takes a lot of time to grow. So nothing is happening in a moment, masters. Everything takes its own time. Everything has a process. So when we are going through experiences, we have to understand those experiences. We have to surrender to those experiences. We have to listen to those experiences. Those will speak to us, masters. Definitely they will speak to us. But we should be able to surrender to them. We should be able to silence our mind. So this is one more important thing, master. So Buddha has beautifully explained this. To understand everything is to forgive everything. We think that, okay, if I understand, I will forgive. There won't be any learning if you understand. After that, you forgive. What is the point in forgiving after understanding? Because you understand, you say that, okay, this is uh, rightfully done. So you are judging again there. Because now you understand, you think, okay, he has done nothing wrong. There is no learning there. You are still in judgment. So that is why it is important. Forgiving is so much important. When you don't know things, when you are not aware why it is happening, why you are getting affected so much, you should be able to forgive. Then things reveal one by one. You have to surrender to that process. So healing is nothing, masters. This is called healing actually. So we think that healing is something else. Okay, somebody will play some guitar, some music. Okay, it heals my body automatically without having any pain. All these things. No. So healing is this is what self-healing actually. We all have to understand. We all have to cultivate in our lives. Forgiving is self-healing. It is a process. It is a start of process. Once we forgive, once we start allowing, once we start accepting, things will get fall in place. They keep telling us. Our inner speaks to us. Our experiences speaks to us. Our emotions speaks to us. We have to listen to them. That's the important thing. We have to surrender to them. You have to witness everything. Then everything speaks to us. Yes. So all setbacks in our life are helping us. So when we are stuck in our life, when we are not progressing in our life, we're all taking life here to progress, the soul path, to gain more and more experiences and to learn from them and to evolve, not to just be comfortable with what we have, what we are right now. We have given so much of wealth, so much of health, so much of good things in your life. So if you are just comfortable with that things, you'll not be able to learn, you'll not be able to progress at all. You are just stagnated. You are just stuck. So unless otherwise you are taking a step to push yourself to reach to the next level, to progress in your soul path, to take something better, or to understand something better, or something new, or to explore something new, life will push you so that at least then you try to come out of your comfort zones. We just we are all just trying to put ourselves in our comfort zones. We want to be in that comfort zone. We don't want to come out of it because we don't know what will happen if we come out of it. Here now I am comfortable, I am happy. At least I know things, what are things, how they are working and what suits me and how I can make myself comfortable, happy with these situations, with the known things. But if I come out of my comfort zones, I don't know what I will face. I don't know how to understand those things. The fear. So all these things we will be having in our mind, consciously or unconsciously. That's why we will get so much push from life. Again, it is not from life. We have asked for that push. Suppose if I have setback, suppose if I am stuck with my comfortable zones too much into it, please give me a push so that I can come out of it and I will try to find my path. I will try to put my efforts again to evolve myself, to explore life, to get more experiences. So all these things we only have decide and we come here, masters. Because physical life is it has so much illusion. We are rooted into this so much. Once we are here, everyone will get rooted into this so much. Unless otherwise they are very high evolved souls. So that's why we ask universe. So at this point of time, suppose if I'm not coming out, you have to bring me out. Please pull me or push me. Do whatever you want. Let me come out of this. Don't make me sit in that particular place for too long. So these are all things that we have set up for ourselves, masters. No one else do those things because we asked for it, so it comes in one or the other way, the unexpected ways. Yeah. And so Master is telling beautifully how one can forgive themselves. Suppose we have done so much wrong to someone else and we don't know what we have done to them. We didn't realize. Okay. In some situation, we have done something very bad, very damaged to them. And that respective person went through so much uh, because of that. But we realized after some time how much you caused damage to them, how much suffering you caused to them. because now you have given a chance to understand. So you understood, you accepted it, and you realized how much cause I have caused, how much damage I caused him, how much suffering I brought into their life, and how it affected their whole family, our whole path. So we feel so bad about it. Once we realize it, we feel bad. We'll not be able to forgive ourselves. How could I do that? How bad I am, how worst I am. How could I do that kind of damage to the other person? So we will be very tough on ourselves. We'll not be able to forgive ourselves, definitely. We'll be having so much guiltiness, so much damage. I, I went through this phase as well, Masters. Okay. Uh, Probably sometime else I will tell. Now I can't cover that experience. We are already almost 10. So it is really, really painful. That guiltiness, having that guiltiness, that again brings you down. It weighs you down so much. You'll not be able to forgive yourself. You'll not be able to live your life thereafter. It will be so difficult because we are stuck in that guilty feeling again. It burdens you so much. It weighs you down so much. You'll not be able to take steps. Even a single step you will not be able to put because you feel so much heavy weight. So each and everything, whatever you are doing, that guiltiness pulls you down. It will never allow you to feel at least you are a normal person, at least to consider yourself as a just a normal person, not even a good person. It will say that you are not worthy at all. It's like somebody is taking something, knife and stabbing you every day, just like that. You can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't take any step also. So much of helplessness. So that kind of situations, we will not be able to forgive ourselves. So Master is saying so beautifully. So solution to this problem is realizing that it was not your reality or consciousness that planted those seeds. It was your latent dormant personality. You are motivated by the desires of lower soul, blindly motivated, and your personality becomes conscious and does those things. So when you have done those activities, you are not aware. You don't have that consciousness. You don't have that awareness. You have blindly went with your emotions, with your feelings, with your understandings, with your lower mind. So you have done not intentionally. Or even if you have done intentionally, you don't have the understanding of what you are doing. You don't have the understanding of the results of your actions. You don't have the understanding of the impact of your actions. So we need to understand this thing, Master. So once you understand, once you realize that, it is very normal, very natural to feel that guiltiness. But we should be in a position to understand that you are not that person who has done that damage to the other person. That was the other person. You are not that person anymore. If you are that person, you will not realize it all. So you now evolved. So you have done this with that lower mind, with that lower consciousness, when you don't have that awareness, when you don't have that understanding. So you should be able to convince yourself it is okay because we all do mistakes. We all learn through mistakes. Without doing a mistake, without doing a wrong thing, how we will know which is the right thing to do? How we will be having a right understanding when we don't do wrong things? So every one of us will go through each and every phase, masters. We will learn through doing things wrongly first because we don't know what is the right thing. Even if we, even first time if you are doing things in a right way, we don't know the value of it because we don't know what is wrong or what is the impact of that wrong thing. So when we do something right, and we will get, when somebody is praising us, we feel that yeah, I am great now. I am the only person. Great. So again, we get the pride moments there. Okay, our ego comes into picture there. So when we don't have this experience of what is wrong thing and what is the impact of those wrong things, you'll not be able to realize the value of right things, value of success. So success comes to everyone, but if you don't have value value that success, how much important it is, how worthy it is, you'll not be able to keep that momentum continuing. You will fall down again because you will enter into your egoic state. You will enter into the pride state. You think that I am the only one who made this happen. So you will go into that I. Hey, I am the king now. Nobody can touch me. Nobody can dare to talk to me now. So that's why, Master, it is very important. Doing things wrongly is also good thing. It's not a bad thing because by doing wrongly, we'll get an opportunity to learn what we have done wrong, what is the impact of that wrong thing, so that once we realize it, once we understand it, we will never be able to repeat that again because our soul records that experience. It now realizes, it now knows what is the impact of doing it wrongly. So the soul will never be able to do that again once it realizes. So it has that imprint inside it. So that's why higher masters never ever judge anyone. They never say you have done wrong thing, you have done right thing. They never praise the right ones. They never criticize the wrong ones. This is the activity of this earth. We treat people like that because that is how the society is treating everyone. Whoever is done right thing, they praise it. Whoever is doing the wrong things, they just criticize them. They ill-treat them. But that's not the right way to do things. If we keep ill-treating them, they will never be able to realize at all. We are not giving them an opportunity to understand things because we are not showing them the kindness, love, joy, all these good things we are not showing them. We are just ill-treating them so that they just go into much deeper, darker states. It takes so much time again for them to understand, come back again to go through that same experience and then leave that experience and then understand that experience and then realize that experience. It takes lots and lots of time for them because they experienced hatredness only from the society, from the people. So they think that nobody cares me. Why I have to care for them? That is how they grown up. That is how they were treated, ill-treated. They didn't see any kindness in their life. They didn't see any love, any joy, any peace, any happiness. All they went through their lifetimes is only that all the shit, all the ill-treatness. So it is very easy for us just by looking at things. We jump onto judgments very easily. But that soul, who knows what that soul actually went through? Because that is not evolved soul at all. It is in the lower state. We were already discussing. There are 7 stages. He's an infant soul. How he will be knowing which is the right thing, which is the wrong thing? So baby doesn't know what is the right thing, what is the wrong thing. Do we ill-treat babies? They do everything on the bed. Do we ill-treat them? Do we say that you have done the wrong thing? We never dare to say it all, isn't it? So we'll be able to understand life from our own experiences, friends. But we don't apply that to people because that is how we were trained in this society. That is how we made our laws. But karma doesn't work that way, masters. Yeah, this point we will discuss tomorrow. I think we are already almost 10:08. So let us pass the discussion today. So tomorrow we will understand more how karma works. What we may be thinking, this person is wrong. This person has done so much grave mistake. But karma doesn't see it that way. Because karma knows what he is, at what level he is, under what conditions, what circumstances he has done this, under what influence he has done this. So you may be thinking, how come that he has done so much of this shit and all, but he's getting so much good things even after that. So friends, understanding karma is not that easy. It's not that simple. It's not that straightforward. It has so much. We will not be able to understand it with our naked eyes. We need to have the spiritual eyes to understand it, spiritual knowledge, spiritual progress. So masters, thank you all. We will pass the discussion here today. We will continue tomorrow. If any of you wants to share anything and anything you can ask. Masters, before you ask, I think, do we have Maithili madam actually? Because yesterday Maithili madam has raised the hand, but by the time I thought of giving her, asking her, she was dropped out. Okay, I don't see her join today. Fine, anyway. So masters, if anyone has any questions or anything you want to share, please, you can unmute yourself and share, masters.
I want to share one thing, Master, actually, regarding the karma and the forgiveness. When you are telling that, I realized one thing. When I was doing my engineering, I was a college first or second, and my friend, very close, we are very close friends.
Okay.
One day in the evening, we got a paper leak. I think I didn't even tell to anybody, even to him as well, maybe. Okay. And it happened around 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the evening. I could have gone to him because that paper gave to me by his friend, actually. He's not my own friend. He asked me, okay, give it to him as well, you share. I said, okay, I will do. But I didn't share.
Okay.
Because if I share, I may get second, he will get college first. But I wanted to be a college topper.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell him. We both went to the exam. And I have given, I know that I will get 100 of 100. After exam, and someone told him that, no, I gave the paper to you. Why don't you, have you got it? He said, no, I think I gave it to your friends. He came to me and said, he told me that you got the paper and why didn't you give it to me? I told, I'm very, very sorry. It was too late, so I didn't. I'm doing kind of a backup solutions. No, I couldn't come to you. He said, okay, at least you would have called me on phone and said, and he said, then just left. And the night I felt so bad, Master. I thought, why did I do that? I cried? I thought, even if I get a college topper, what is the point? He knew that. He knew that I'm not I did cheating. I really wept on the day. And the next day morning, it is South India, all India exam actually. In the next day morning, somehow the exam board got known that some paper got leaked somewhere and they cancelled the exam. I felt so happy. I felt no problem at all. Now, I said that, okay, now we have. And then I realized possibly I might get first again, but it doesn't mind to me. But that day I felt so bad that I thought that no, I have to surrender myself. I'm not surrendering anyone. I'm surrendering to myself, saying that I did a bad thing. Maybe some kind of intuition result to me that not to tell. And then I prayed, please don't do that kind of thing to me. I told to myself, don't do that next time in the future. And once I realized, I felt so much of happiness. And so that is, I thought that is a one way of your, I don't say completely negating your karma, but somehow it subsides one way or somewhere. And the thing I realized, because yesterday also I thought of saying that
Yeah,
what is
once
the
we realize it doesn't negate our karma, it
negate,
doesn't clear off our karma.
it
At
won't.
least it is a realization point. Karma considers that. On top
The
of it,
intention behind
it considers whether we have taken any compensating measures. That's what it would. But
and then
still, whatever we have done, for that definitely we have to pay back in one or the other way. But the impact depends upon how much we are able to compensate.
compensate, yeah. And the thing I realized on the day was the after coming to meditation that the one is the gratitude. That gratitude is one thing, as you already said, the forgiveness. Yes, forgive the other. What are the things bad thing happen or whatever thing happen? You can say yes, it is coming on my way. Just acknowledge, be happily, and just forgive. And the gratitude. These are the two things which I learned once I started
Yeah,
into the meditation.
exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Master, for remembering. Yesterday, I forgot to tell that we have to be grateful for each and every experience, especially the ones which is very hard for us to accept.
That is
We have to
giving an
be grateful.
opportunity to
Yeah.
learn so much of things in one way or the other way. Yeah. That is the two things I thought of telling to you, Master, and to
Thank you very
all other
much for
Aston Master.
sharing.
Gratitude is perfect, right? It is the living, non-living things as well. Even I need to be gratitude even to my slipper. Without that, I
Yes,
cannot walk
correct.
at home. So that is the gratitude. Everything, to name anything is a really gratitude. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Pastor. Uh,
Yeah,
as
Master.
also just we are running a bit late today. I would like my personal experience karma come back to us.
Okay.
And that was my student life, but I will share another day as we are quite late today.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I think if anyone else is there, otherwise we can continue. If not,
Yeah. Is that okay?
Masters, anyone else have anything to ask? Shraddha Madam wants to share some experience. Okay, fine. I think,
No,
yeah, Madam. Please go ahead.
that- that's very interesting. Well, I think it was very interesting if I go back into my student life. And so what happened? We were one of our friends. Well, not friend, just like colleague. We were in the uh, same year, same class in studying, and she was very spiritual, and we used to call her Babaji like that. And sometimes we used to steal her the homemade sweets come from her home. When she used to sit to the her part doing japa, we knew that she will not move. So we go in her room. So we just fetch some stuff to eat.
Okay.
And she used to come not in my room. The others just encourage me to stop her to coming in your room. Do something to her so she will stop herself. And thinking like young age, yes, okay, I'll do that. What I should do? Even they suggested that. What they suggested, they said, put a blame on her. Blame on her. She have stolen your money.
Okay.
Which one I did?
Hmm.
I did. I said, I lost 40 rupees those days.
Okay.
Rupees. And she was crying. She said, I didn't do it. I said, you did. But stop to come in my room. Just, you're no more my friend.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Bless her, she stopped coming into my room and she stopped talking to me, which was expected. And I was so happy with the bad group. I would say
Yeah.
bad group now.
Yeah.
And that would happen after about, I would say, 10 years. After 10 years, I went to my cousin's house, and my own uh, first cousin, his wife, put blame me on
Okay.
exactly 40 rupees I have stolen from her suitcase.
Okay.
They they went for shopping. I was only one at home. And then anyway, so she put a blame on me, and I said, I don't want to tell my brother, otherwise he will beat her up.
Mm.
And so I was crying. I said, no, I didn't do it. She said, yeah, you did. I realized then that there's a thought come to my mind after time. I still remember that I have blamed somebody, innocent person, and it's a like very truthful person, very good person, 40 rupees, and I've got same blame, exactly same amount. So this is my personal experience. Either we do good karma or bad karma, we will have reaction of that. Like every action have a reaction.
Correct, correct.
So
Yeah,
this memorable karma. Yeah.
yeah. But such a great experience. Thanks for sharing, actually.
So yes.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
wonderful
Thank you,
experience.
Belinda.
Those experience really will help us, and that will make us realize, okay, this
Thank
is what we have done now. At least from now, we should not be doing this anymore. And it has registered now in your conscience.
you.
So your soul will take care of making sure that it will not repeat
And for
again.
reason that telling lies about that she stole my money, it was always in my memory.
Mm, mm.
I didn't forget that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Mm,
since this happened, that thing is gone.
yeah, yeah.
I only just like I remember to share with you here because we are just discussing on this subject.
That's the beauty of karma, madam. Actually, when we do something wrong, we carry that in our conscience. Actually, even if we try to say no, 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 I'm not getting affected, but we are still affected inside. But once we realize and once we are uh, able to repent on that action, and when we are able to making sure that we are not repeating it again, and if we are taking any compensative actions, karma relieves us from that burden anymore. It will not keep that burden within us anymore. It clears that immediately.
I
So that's the beauty of it, actually.
And I think and that was the moment something like drives me to go on that path because I'm not from that sort of family because my father and my parents we are very like kind of I would say honest or just like responsible people if you can say like that and my father just like we have learned from our father and mother whatever we are here sanskar
Yeah,
and I
correct.
don't know how did happen that.
Yeah, yeah. It happens because when we have the wrong company,
I
that
think teachings.
motivates us. Okay,
Yes.
though we don't want to do that, but with that kind of
Yes.
company we were having,
Yes.
we used to do that. Sometimes
That's
it
all this
happens.
association, big difference. Association makes
Exactly.
big difference with the right people.
Even when we are with the wrong people, we should be aware what we should be doing, what should be allowing,
Exactly. Exactly.
because you allowed them to cross your boundary and reset your mind, actually,
Yes.
according to their own mindset,
Yes.
because your soul knows this is wrong, but still
But still we do.
you are hesitant. Maybe you have done it hesitantly. That's why karma is very soft with you. It
Mm.
doesn't allow you to get the blame more than 40 rupees, so that exactly it has given you 40 rupees so that you can realize you have done that something before. Have you realized now?
Realizing. Yes.
So it has acted you with so soft, and it because it knows
It's
under what circumstances you have done it
yeah.
and how hesitantly you have done it. It knows it. So because based on that, the result and effects will be there, master. So tomorrow we
But
are going to discuss
yeah.
that thing.
But just
We will
good
know that.
thing just happened within the family as well. It didn't go up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you very much for sharing
Thank
that
you. Thank you.
wonderful
Thank you.
experience.
Let me just give me time to share it. Thank you.
So masters, thank you all once again. So, happy night, all of you. Shubharatri.
Shubhratri. Good night.
We will
Uh,
continue our sessions tomorrow. We'll connect tomorrow again. Happy night, all of you.
Happy Natal.
धन्यवाद शुभ रात्रि